Hey friends, thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I'm so glad to have you here. So the other day we went to Sonic. We don't go out to eat very often. But we went there and I couldn't believe it. The total was right at $42. I don't have the receipt to show you because the reason we went is because it was a fundraiser for one of my kids for school, and that's really the only reason we went. So they actually keep the receipt. I guess that's how they keep their total of who's just coming to Sonic and who's coming to Sonic for the school. Well, I was thinking, I could probably do a fast food meal at home for way less than that. So that's what this video is about. Can I do a at-home fast food meal for a lower price? I do want to mention, of the $42 total, I didn't even get a full meal. I only got a cheeseburger. Everyone else got full meals. So all in all, there was a bacon double cheeseburger, a Sonic cheeseburger, and 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 tater tots, and 1 order of fries. And we got these as value meals, as combos. And then all 3 of them substituted their drinks, and they got shakes instead. As you'll see from the groceries that we buy, I did buy items that were ready and convenient, such as breaded chicken patties. The point isn't to make it completely from scratch. That would completely defeat it being a fast food meal. But let's get going on the ride. We have arrived at Walmart. There was the blue. All right, we're gonna head in the store and we're gonna get our supplies, and then we'll see where we are from there. Here's what we got at Walmart to do our Sonic comparison. Over here we got half a gallon of whole milk, some vanilla ice cream, a package of the cookies and cream cookies, and Reese's peanut butter cups. I couldn't go with Oreo because there was 2 people standing in front of the Oreos and they were combining carts and they were very slow. So forgive me, but I just went with store brand. Here's the hamburger buns. I wanted the larger ones, but they were out. So smaller buns it is. And we have some tomatoes, bacon, 4 beef patties, and a bag of chicken patties. Unfortunately, my store does not carry chicken breast that are breaded. And then we have this package of the sharp cheddar cheese. There's 12 slices in there, which is more than enough. A big old head of lettuce. And we have a bag of French fries and a bag of tater tots. I hope you'll stick around to the end when I tell you the total of this and if it was worth getting instead of just going to Sonic. I'm going to start the stopwatch here once we get started. That way we'll have an idea of how long it takes us to make this. All right, so let's see how hot we need this oven. 425. Chicken, 400. Started at 425 like the fries say. And I'm going to lower it once I put the chicken in because the fries take longer than the chicken. Alright, so the tater tots take about 10 minutes longer than the fries, so I'm going to just put the tater tots on the baking sheet at first. Do half the bag. And we'll do half the bag of fries too. Since there was no actual breast, we're going to allocate 2 chicken patties per chicken sandwich instead of the 1 chicken breast. There are still 6 patties left for another meal. So technically now we're waiting for all the oven stuff before I can start on those patties. So I guess I'm gonna clean up the kitchen a little bit. You probably don't want to see that, but that's what I'll be doing right now. Timer's still going. I haven't stopped that. So I guess there's a lot of downtime while we wait for things to cook in the oven. Time to get those fries on the baking sheet. Half that bag. Also, the bacon is cooking along quite nicely. Right, we'll give that another 5-ish minutes, and then we'll turn the heat down to 400 and get the chicken patties in. I think the bacon's about done. At this point, I'm going to turn the oven down to 400 and get the chicken patties in. Put them down here for now. Yep, bacon is done. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be taking the buns and we're going to put them in a little bit of bacon grease and toast them that way. They'll be extra yummy. All right, there we have 4 buns that are greased with some bacon grease, and I think now it's time to cook the beef patties. I am only going to be cooking 3 of the 4 of them because the double bacon cheeseburger had 2 patties and mine had 1, so I'm saving that last one for another occasion. Gonna grease the pan with some bacon fat so I can get it out of there. Be sure to give your patties some salt and pepper. And I'll get the other side once we get them in the pan. All right, let's get them in there. I need to rinse my hand off and then we'll do the other side with the salt and pepper. There goes that timer. As you can see, it takes a while, but honestly, I'm doing a lot of standing around, waiting for the fries and the chicken to be done cooking. All right, there's our beef patties out and done. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cheese on top of those. I just tried a tater tot and a fry. I think they need a little bit more time, but I kind of think that the chicken patties might be done, so I'm gonna pull them out and check the temperature on those. These are done. These are the buns that need to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in now and they'll get toasty while the tater tots and fries are finishing up. Yeah, it was definitely worth it to put those in there while the fries were finishing, because time-wise, this is taking longer than I thought for sure. I'm going to take a French fry out to test. Oh, that's a lot crispier than the other one I pulled out. All right, we're going to put these sandwiches together. So these 2 are getting 2 patties each to make up for that I couldn't get high quality chicken breast patties. This is going to be the double bacon cheeseburger. So it's getting 2. And then the last one is the regular cheeseburger. And then I have 2 bacon pieces left over because one of my kids would like bacon. Alright, here is our food. We have my cheeseburger, and if you guys recall, I didn't even order any fries or tater tots, but I think I may be able to have some tonight. Then we have the double bacon cheeseburger and the 2 chicken sandwiches, which each got 2 patties because I could not find any breasts, and I thought that would be the appropriate thing to do. Plus, this one kiddo is getting extra because there was extra bacon that we made. So there is that. And I'm going to go ahead and call the timer on my stopwatch because later tonight we will do the milkshakes, but I'm just not even going to include it in the timer. Okay. All right, you guys, it took me an hour to do that. An hour! I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer, and as you can see, that's how long it took me to make that meal. Well, I'm going to say timing-wise, it's probably quicker to go ahead and get the fast food. You betcha, you guys, there was enough for me to have fries and tater tots. Took that entire container of vanilla ice cream. But do I think it was worth it to purchase all the stuff to make a fast food meal? Well, there are pros and cons to that. Pros of doing it myself would be that the food is hotter and fresher. The fries and tots were definitely crispier. I got some tater tots and fries. That was exciting for me. As you'll see here in a few moments, there was plenty of food to create a second meal, a bonus meal, I would say. Cons, obviously this took way longer than I was expecting. I didn't expect it to take an hour to make this meal. A lot of it, as you saw, was me waiting around because I had to wait for the oven to preheat, for the fries and the tots to cook, for the chicken patties to cook. And yes, I did dishes and things like that. But if I had fast food, I wouldn't have dishes to do. Just that simple, you know? So there's pros and cons. The total that I spent at my grocery store was $40.33. If you wanted to see the receipt, there it is. I went in and got everything, and then I got to the register and I realized I didn't get the ice cream, so I had to run back and get the ice cream. Okay, friends, if you've made it this far, it's time for the bonus meal. Here we have the items that are left over from yesterday. We have 6 chicken patties, about half the bag each of the tater tots and the fries, 4 buns, some lettuce, 9 slices of cheese, I would say about half the bacon, and 1 hamburger patty. Oh, and the tomatoes in the back. I'm going to use some things that I had left that needed to be used up. I have some leftover noodles. I have some potatoes, 2 potatoes that need to get eaten, part of an onion, and a cucumber. Just going to make a quick salad with our lettuce, cucumber, and tomato. There's our salad all done. Basic salad, just some lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. And now we're going to peel and dice these. Dice the onion and also cut up some bacon. And we're going to get that into a pan. Small change of plans with these potatoes. I'm gonna put them in a pot and kind of reboil them before I get them into the frying pan because otherwise it's gonna take a long time. Also get your oven preheated to 400 degrees because you know it took a long time for the potatoes and the chicken last time. Potatoes as in fries and tater tots. Potatoes, turn on the heat, salt them, get them boiling for 10 minutes. I cut up the bacon and the onions and they're ready to go into the pan. And this is going to be the bacon and the onions that gets mixed up with the potatoes and the leftover pasta. And then this bacon I'm going to put in the oven. And this is going to go on something else. We will see what it ends up going on. All right, I'm also going to go ahead and get the fries in it. I'm going to cook this beef patty. It's going to go on the loaded tater tots and fries. You've already seen I've started to cook the onions and the bacon. Those are going to get cooked, and now we're going to get started on the open face chicken sandwiches. I have 3 slices of cheese and 6 slices of cheese. I'm going to cut a little piece from these 6 that are for the chicken patties to add to the loaded tater tots and fries, because these are kind of big and I need a little more cheese here. I'm going to cook this last hamburger patty, chop it all up. It's going to go on the tater tots and french fries. I have taken some of the bacon grease off the bacon that's cooking in the oven. And now we're going to just put it on these buns. These are the buns for our chicken, our open-faced chicken, which is going to go in the oven now as well. The chicken is, not the buns. The potatoes are done boiling for 10 minutes, and now I'm going to drain them and put them in this pan with the bacon and the onions. So going to be putting the bread in here to toast up a little bit. Our ground beef for the loaded tots and fries is done. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the bacon, which is going on those as well, from the oven, that bacon. And I'm going to put that in that pan to keep it warm until the fries and tots are done. I'm going to go ahead and put the noodles in, and everything then will be cooking, and we'll let that go. And probably the buns are ready to come out. Yeah, I'm going to take those out. I have taken the tater tots and the fries out of the oven, and I've kind of combined them. And I'm going to go ahead and add the meats and the cheeses to it. Well, the chicken patties are finally cooked through, so I'm going to pull them out, and then we're going to put our loaded tots and fries in just to melt the cheese. So we're going to get the cheese slice on those 6 buns that we have here. And here is everything. We have the open-faced chicken patty sandwiches, and we have the almost an all bonus item except for the bacon. This was the 2 potatoes I had left and some leftover pasta I had in the fridge and a very small chunk of onion. And I used bacon grease to cook all that. And then here we have the loaded tots and fries. It has the bacon and the ground beef patty that we had left. And here we have a nice salad. All right, so there we have it. That's our bonus meal. I am currently working on filming another $25 extreme budget. This one will be a vegetarian one. I should have those out next week, and I'll be looking forward to sharing them with you. Well, that's it for today. You guys, you do not know how much I appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope this is helpful to you. I hope there's some good information in it for you, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you would like to.